Hello, everyone, and welcome to the continuation of the 2016 Minnesota Twins Stratomatic Advanced Replay. Today is game 140 between the home team Minnesota Twins and the visiting Kansas City Royals. Today's pitching matchup will be Danny Duffy, not the one for the Twins, Danny Duffy for the Royals, and Kyle Gibson for the Twins. I was going to make that mistake at least once. Anyway, we'll just go ahead and get started with the game, and we'll just give you the lineups and the players as they are batting or make plays. And leading off and playing center field, Gerard Dyson. So we have a lefty-righty matchup. And that's a base hit right up the middle. So Dyson leads off the game, and I think everybody in the building kind of knows what he's going to do. Well, actually, maybe not. Yeah, he'll still go. He takes off. Here's the throw to second. It is not in time. So Dyson steals a base, and he's been doing that a lot lately. And here is Paulo Orlando with a runner on second. That's a ground ball to Dozier. He scoops it up, throws it to first. He makes the play. However, Dyson moves to third. And the Royals have a runner on third with one out for Eric Hosmer playing first base. Orlando playing right field today, by the way. And here's Eric Hosmer, the first baseman. And in classic baseball, fly ball to medium deep left field. Under it is Grossman. Robbie Grossman. He makes the catch. However, it is deep enough, and Dyson will score without a throw. So the classic get him on. He gets himself over, get him over, and get him in. Gets the Royals a 1-0 lead. And here's Kendrys Morales, the designated hitter. 2 outs and nobody on. The Royals lead 1-0. And that is a tough play for Jorge Polanco, the shortstop. And he won't get to it. He'll knock it down. The official scorer will give Morales a base hit. And the Royals have a runner on with 2 outs. They will not hold Morales on. And that's a ground ball to Dozier. He goes the short way, and that retires the side. However, the Royals get 1, and after a half inning, it's the Royals 1 and the Twins coming to bat. All right, and here's Danny Duffy, the lefty. He will face Brian Dozier, the second baseman, to lead off the bottom half of the first. And that's a fly ball to medium deep right field. Under it is Paulo Orlando. He makes the catch for 1 away. And here is Jorge Polanco, the shortstop. And that's a ground ball to the second baseman. That's Whit Merrifield. He throws it over to Hosmer, and that's 2 away here in the bottom half of the first, with the Royals leading 1-0 with 2 outs and nobody on for the Twins. Whoops, red die wanted to jump. Ooh, and Miguel Sano sees a 2-2 pitch that he likes up high, but can't quite get on it. So the Twins go in order here in the first. And after 1 complete, it's the Royals 1 and the Twins 0. And Kyle Gibson will now face the third baseman, Cheslor Cuthbert. And that's a fly ball to medium deep center field. Under it is Byron Buxton, and he will make the play. And that's 1 away here in the top half of the second. And Alcides Escobar rips one up the middle, base hit. So he is on with 1 out. And they will hold him on. And they will let Whit Merrifield hit. They were thinking about putting on the hit and run, but they will not with 1 out. And Merrifield swings and misses at a fastball in the outside corner. Strike 3. And here is Drew Butera, the backup catcher, giving Orlando Perez a day off. Or Salvador Perez, sorry, not Orlando Perez. Salvador Perez a day off. And Butera also goes down looking at a curveball. Strike 3. So the Royals leave 1, and after an inning and a half, it's the Royals 1 and the Twins nothing. And Duffy will face the first baseman, Kenny Vargas. And Vargas swing and a miss on a 2-2 count. And that's strike 3. That's one away here in the bottom half of the second. And Grossman looks at a curveball on a 3-2 count. Strike 3. So that's 2 away as Duffy has struck out 3 in a row. And this one's a fly ball to medium deep left field. Plenty of room for Alex Gordon. He puts it away. And the Twins go in order here in the second. We go to the top half of the third. The Royals lead 1-0. And here is the top of the order. Gerard Dyson singled, stole second, and scored in the first inning. Let's see how this goes for the catcher. Little dribbler out in front of the plate. John Ryan Murphy throws off the mask, picks it up, throws to first, and that's in time to get Dyson. And that's 1 away here in the top half of the third. And here is Paulo Orlando. And that's a ground ball to second baseman. Dozier easily takes care of that. And that's 2 away here in the top half of the third with the Royals leading 1-0. And once again, another ground ball. This is Eric Hosmer, by the way. Sacrifice flies first time up. Grounds 1 to second. Over to get it as Dozier throws to first. And the Royals go down in order in the top half of the third. And we go to the bottom half of the third with the Royals leading 1-0. And here is Danny Duffy facing the right fielder, Logan Schaefer. And Schaefer looks at a fastball high on a 3-1 count, and he draws ball 4. So he will be the first Twins base runner here today. The Royals will not hold him on. And here is John Ryan Murphy, the catcher, as the Twins are now carrying 3 catchers. That's a line smash right to the shortstop, Alcides Escobar, and Schaefer gets back to first. So Byron Buxton now up with a runner on and 1 out. And that's a tough play for Merrifield. Oh, he makes a nice diving stop, gets up, throws to second for 1, on to first, double play. What a play by Whit Merrifield. Great range, went over, dove, got up, throw to second for 1, on to first, and that ends the bottom half of the third. We go to the top half of the fourth with the Royals leading 1-0. Gibson will face Kendrys Morales. He singled his first time up, but was erased as the last batter of the first inning. And he grounds 1 to Dozier. Throws to first, and that's 3 straight ground balls to Dozier. So Kyle Gibson getting the ball down. I'm sorry, the dice keep going everywhere. And Gordon, swing and a miss. Strike 3. So 2 down here in the top half of the fourth. The Royals leading 1-0. And that's a tough fly ball for Robbie Grossman. He dives and makes the catch. Robbie Grossman making a nice play and getting a nice hand from the target field crowd, as that ends the top half of the fourth on a real nice play by Grossman. And going into the bottom half of the fourth, the Twins trail 1-0. And we go back to the top of the order, and Brian Dozier flew out his first time up. That's a hot smash to Cheslor Cuthbert. Easy play for him. Throws to first, and that's one away here in the bottom half of the fourth. And here is Jorge Polanco. And Polanco looks at a curveball, strike three. And that's two away here in the bottom half of the fourth inning. And Miguel Sano is patient, not something you hear very often, but against Duffy, he looks at ball four. Close play, but good eye by Sano. And here is Kenny Vargas with a runner on and 2 outs. And Vargas rips a ball down the left field line. Heading for second and going to third is Sano. Are they going to wave him around? No, they will hold up the stop sign, as Sano is not fleet of foot. So they will hold Sano at third. And the Twins have runners on second and third with 2 outs. And here is Robbie Grossman, the left fielder. Struck out his first time up. And Grossman swings and misses again. Strike three. So the Twins leave 2. And your score after 4 complete is the Royals 1 and the Twins 0. So Gibson will come out for the bottom half of the fifth. He'll face Alcides Escobar. He singled his first time up. And it's a fly ball to shallow center field. Buxton races in and makes the play, and that's one away here in the top of the fifth. And here's Whit Merrifield. He rips one, soft ground ball to Polanco, charges, makes the play, and that's 2 away here in the top half of the fifth, and the Royals lead 1-0. And here's Drew Butera. And Butera swings and misses at a fastball, strike three on a 3-2 count. And that retires the side in order here in the top half of the fifth. And we go to the bottom of the fifth with the Royals leading 1-0. And here is Eduardo Escobar playing third base today. And that's a tough play for Paulo Orlando. And he races in and makes a nice running catch. So Paulo Orlando makes a nice running catch, and that's the first out here in the bottom half of the fifth inning. And here's Logan Schaefer, and he hits a high pop-up in the infield. Alcides Escobar takes charge and makes the play for the second out of the inning in the bottom half of the fifth, with the Royals leading 1-0. And Murphy pops one up behind home plate. Cuthbert calls for it and makes the catch in foul territory. And the Twins go in order here in the fifth. And we go to the top half of the sixth inning. Your score, the Royals 1 and the Twins 0. So they will keep an eye out for Kyle Gibson here. As he's gone through the order twice. This is his third time through the order. And that's a fly ball to medium deep center field. Buxton, no issues, moves over a couple steps and makes the catch. And here is Paulo Orlando, 0 for 2 on the day with 2 groundouts. And Orlando on a 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. So that's 2 outs here in the top half of the 6th with the Royals leading 1-0. And Eric Hosmer rips one into the gap. This will get all the way to the. This will get to the wall, and hit midway up the wall. And Hosmer is into second base with a 2-out double. And here is Kendrys Morales. And Morales gets one on the ground and just past the reach of Vargas. However, charging in from right field is Logan Schaefer, and that will hold Hosmer at third. So here is Alex Gordon with the chance to put some insurance for the Royals. However, that will not happen. That's a ground ball right to Vargas. He'll take it to the bag himself. And the Royals leave 2 here in the top half of the 6th and do not score. And we go to the bottom half of the 6th. The Royals lead 1-0. And Duffy will face Byron Buxton. He is 0 for 1 on the day, grounded into a double play. And Byron Buxton rips one down the third baseline, and this goes all the way down the line. There to pick it up is Gordon. He will throw it into the shortstop, and Byron Buxton with a leadoff double here in the bottom half of the 6th, excuse me. And here is Brian Dozier. And Dozier rips one down the line, and this will rattle around. And it gets away from the center fielder, Dyson. On the easily score from second is Buxton. On his way to second, and he won't stop there. Dozier hits third, and he's in with a slide. So Brian Dozier with an RBI triple, and that will tie the game at 1. And the Royals will get bullpen action. They will get Joaquim Soria, the Mexicutioner, loosening in the pen. And the Royals will play the infield in with Jorge Polanco batting in a tie game here in the bottom of the 6th. And that won't be necessary because Polanco swings and misses strike 3. And the Royals will keep the infield in. And here is Miguel Sano. And Sano swings and misses on an 0-2 pitch. Strike 3. So Duffy just went right after Sano and got him. And the Royals will play the infield back with back-to-back strikeouts. And here's Kenny Vargas. And Danny Duffy bears down, and Vargas swings and misses at a 1-2 pitch. And for Duffy to only give up 1 run, that's a Houdini act right there. And the Twins tie the game, but could have had a lot more. They strand a runner on third. And your score to the top half of the 7th inning is the Royals 1 and the Twins 1. And here is they will have a very short leash for Kyle Gibson. Alex Wimmers and Taylor Rogers are loosening in the pen. And that's a base hit for Cheslor Cuthbert. And Paul Molitor has seen enough. He will go with the left-hander, Taylor Rogers. To face Alcides Escobar. And Gibson gets a nice applause as he leaves the field. And Rogers will finish his warm-up tosses. All right. And they will not hold on Cuthbert. He's not very fleet of foot. Here is Alcides Escobar. And that's a play for Dozier. Oh, he ranges over in the hole. He gets it. However, his only play is to first, and Cuthbert moves to second. So, great play by Dozier to get the ball. However, his only play is to first, and that allows Cuthbert to go to second. Here's Whit Merrifield. And that's a play for Escobar at third. And he charges in, grabs it barehanded, throws to first, and he got him. However, moving to third is Cuthbert. Wow, and they're thinking the wheels are turning here for Ned Yost. Now we're going to give Salvador Perez a full day off. So here in the top of the seventh, runner on third, 2 outs. And that's a fly ball to deep left field. Deep right field. Going back onto to Schaefer, he reaches up and makes the catch in front of the warning track. And Taylor Rogers comes in and closes the door with some trepidation. And we go to the bottom half of the seventh. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back, for it's root for the Twins. They don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. All right, and they will let Danny Duffy start the seventh against Robbie Grossman. And essentially he will be on a short leash. Soria is ready if needed. And that's a play, that's in the hole. Hosmer goes and gets it, throws to Duffy covering, and that's one away here in the bottom of the seventh. And now here's Eduardo Escobar. And that's a fly ball to medium deep right field. Plenty of room for Paulo Orlando. He makes the play. And that's two-way here in the bottom of the seventh with the score tied at 1. And here's Logan Schaefer, 0 for 1 on the day. And that's a fly ball to medium deep left field. Gordon is under it, and he puts it away. And Danny Duffy is through 7. And he wants to stay out there. And the Twins will pull Taylor Rogers, and they will go with Ryan Presley. And we'll let him finish his warm-up tosses here. And he will face the top of the order in Dyson, Orlando, and Hosmer. Dyson 1 for 3 on the day with a run scored. And that's a ground ball in the hole. Vargas gets it, throws to Presley covering, and that's 1 away. And here is Paulo Orlando. And that's a fly ball to medium deep left field. Plenty of room for Grossman. He puts it away, and that's 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. And here's Eric Hosmer. And that gets down, and there to cut it off is Buxton, and that will hold Hosmer to a single. And here is Kendrys Morales. And Alex Wimmers is loosening in the pen. And Kendrys Morales takes a look, and that's ball 4. So the Royals have runners on first and second with 2 outs. And they'll stick with Presley, for better or for worse. That's a base hit to left field. Around third is Hosmer. Was not being held on. Oh, wow. They will send him, based on the weak arm of Robbie Grossman. The throw to the plate is not in time. So, around a score is Eric Hosmer. And that makes it a 2-1 ball game. And now they will go to Alex Wimmers, as Presley could not get the job done today, as he's not been known to do. Okay, so here is Alex Wimmers. Try to get the final out here in the top half of the 8th, and the And now Soria will definitely be coming into the game in the 8th. Okay. And Wimmers, here's this pitch to Cuthbert. He swings it, and it's a ground ball to third base, easily gotten by Escobar. He throws over, and that retires the side here in the top of the 8th. However, the Royals get to Ryan Presley and add a run, and we go to the bottom of the 8th with the score, the Royals 2 and the Twins 1. And that'll be it for Danny Duffy. As they will call to their bullpen with Joakim Soria. And Soria will take his warm-up tosses here. And the Twins will not have John Ryan Murphy bat. They will have They will have Max Kepler hit for John Ryan Murphy. And then Kurt Suzuki will go into the game and catch in the top half of the 8th inning. So Murphy being pulled for a pinch hitter. He was 0 for 2 on the day. And here is Max Kepler to face Joakim Soria. And that's a fly ball to medium deep center field. Coming in and making the catch is Dyson, and that's 1 away. So we will have Suzuki now taking so let me make that in the scorecard. So okay. Here is Byron Buxton to face Soria. And that just gets past the diving Merrifield. And that's a base hit, sorry. And now they will hold Buxton on, but he will not be held. And Soria will stay on to try to get the final outs here in the 8th inning. That's a high pop, foul territory, third base side. Cuthbert is under it and makes the catch. And that's 2 away here in the bottom of the 8th. And Wade Davis will be loosening in the pen. Actually, no. Well, he'll be loosening in case it goes to the bottom of the 9th. 3, 4. And that's a ground ball right back to the mound. Soria gets it, throws to first, and that retires the side here in the bottom of the 8th. We go to the top of the 9th. The score, the Royals 2 and the Twins 1. And Wimmers will stay out and try to get through the 8th, or the 9th, sorry. And here's LCD's Escobar. He is 1 for 3 on the day with a single. That's a ground ball to shortstop. That's right to Polanco. Throws to first, and that's 1 away here in the top of the 9th. And Wade Davis is still loosening in the pen. And Whit Merrifield, on a 3-1 count, takes a look at a ball outside, and Merrifield goes to first base. And here is Drew Butera. Oh, some thought he maybe should have bunted there, but Butera hits a long drive, deep left field. Going back is Grossman, looking up, it's out of here. Drew Butera has just taken Alex Wimmers deep, and the Royals now have a 4-1 lead. So this is the second game on the channel where Butera has hit a home run in the game, and none bigger than this one to put some insurance for Wade Davis. Wow, how about that? So here is Gerard Dyson, and that's a ground ball to Polanco. Oh, sorry, to Escobar. Throws to first, and that's the second out of the inning. And here is Paulo Orlando. And that's a tough play for Polanco. And that gets through for a base hit. So Wimmers is now, looks like he's gassed. But they will try to let him get through this inning here. And this will definitely be his last batter. Here's Eric Hosmer. And that's a ground ball to second baseman Dozier. He'll go the long way to first, and that retires the side. However, Drew Butera with a 2-run home run here in the top of the 9th gives the Royals a 4-1 lead. And that'll bring on Wade Davis. And he will face Sano, Vargas, and Grossman. And we'll put Wade Davis get some warm-up tosses. And here is Miguel Sano. And Davis pumps the fastball by him. Strike 3 as Sano goes down looking. Here's Kenny Vargas. And line shot caught by Merrifield. And that's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 9th. And the last chance is Robbie Grossman. And Grossman, strike 3, goes down swinging. And that's the ball game. So the Twins fall 4-1. Great job by the pitching staff for the Royals. They only gave up 4 hits and allowed just the 1 run on the Dozier triple. Meanwhile, the crashing blow, the 2-run homer by Butera in the 9th off of Alex Wimmers. All right, so the Twins fall 4-1, and that takes their record to 55-85, and that also ends the series against the Royals. Up next is actually the next game on the channel, game 141. Danny Salazar against Tyler Duffy as the Indians head into Target Field for a 3-game set. The first game will be on the channel, and then after the 3rd game of the series, another Twins Weekend baseball. All right, everybody, thank you for watching, and first off, if you like what you see, please hit the like button. It'd be very much appreciated, and if you're watching for the first time, thank you, and if you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button and hit that bell icon, and you'll be notified of any new videos when they come out. And whatever games you are playing, may your games be lively and your games be good. Have a good night, everybody.